So if we're going to talk about the weather with respect to the weekend, we have to start off talking about the wind, because tomorrow early in the morning, not too big of a deal. Winds only 7 miles per hour if you wake up around 8 o'clock. By late morning and certainly through the afternoon on Saturday, steady winds around 20 to 25 miles per hour. That's significant. On top of those steady winds, we'll catch a few gusts tomorrow afternoon of 35 miles per hour. And if you've got some Saturday evening plans, a 30 mile per hour wind gust possibility from time to time. So it will be blustery at least through the first half of the weekend. Now this Friday, it's reasonably calm outside, starting to heat up though. We've got a lot of sunshine, and that's going to translate into quite a bit of heat. 90 degrees right now at McCarran. It's 87 in Pahrump, 95 in Laughlin, 94 for our friends up toward Mesquite. Looks like temperatures will jump into the mid-90s next hour. Upper 90s from basically mid-afternoon to late afternoon, and 4, 5, 6 p.m. would be the likely time to sneak up to about 100 or 101 degrees around most of the valley. That'll be my forecast high for Las Vegas today, 101 degrees. We'll hit 100 even in North Las Vegas. Let's call it 100 as well out toward Boulder City. Temperatures late tonight, like several hours after midnight, will eventually settle down into the mid-70s, but it's going to be pretty mild for any of your Friday night plans. As we look ahead to the weekend, like I mentioned, starting in the 70s tomorrow morning, but even a little hotter. That wind tomorrow afternoon from the southwest, that'll give us a few extra degrees of heat. 103 tomorrow. Sunday, the breezes will try to switch around to the west, maybe even the northwest. They'll be much lighter. The wind is essentially a non-factor on Sunday, and we'll have a few high clouds. Also, temperatures pretty average in the upper 90s on Sunday, which is typical for June. A dry weather pattern, also very common this month of the year. June is usually the sunniest month and the driest month here in Las Vegas, and that looks to be the case right on into the weekend. As windy as it will be on Saturday, I think it'll be just as calm on Sunday. So kind of a 50-50 weekend split with respect to the breezes. There's a lot more heat waiting for us next week. The hottest number I'll put in the 7-day planner is 106. That'll be next Wednesday. It's well above average, but thankfully well shy of any records. You do not want to get close to the records this time of year here in Las Vegas. Medium pollen levels right on through the weekend into Monday. Our 7-day planner says there will be a 5-degree drop through the course of the weekend, but the bigger deal on Sunday will be the calm conditions. Nice pool day on Sunday, and the heat gradually builds pretty quickly next week. 102 on Monday, 105 Tuesday, then 106 on Wednesday. We'll watch for the outside tiny chance of maybe a few showers trying to develop in this part of the country middle of next week, but Yasmin, right now we're going to keep things dry. I don't want to take time away from you, because you and Josh Bell were in a pretty opinionated conversation about Star Trek, and who knows what that means for this movie preview.